Yeah, no, that was an exciting set though. What a way to kick off top 16.
That was very exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, it really felt from the first stock of the first game, it felt like that could have been that was anyone's set.
No, it was just they're throwing themselves at each other. They were taking stocks left and right. You know, none of those games like got even close to getting to time. I think last game came down to like 4 minutes something, maybe 3. But it was
zippy.
Those were that was a crazy set to watch. I cannot I cannot.
Quite a joy to kick off top 16. If I'm being frank.
Really, there couldn't have been a better way. Looks like up next we got
we got SussySponge, we got luciefour.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about these players?
Well, SussySponge, you know, a staple of the European NASB scene. You know, they come from the UK, which has produced some of the best players of this game. You know, there's SussySponge, there's Mickey Bite, the April player who we all love dearly. Yeah, and of course, we can't forget Church, you know? Church? I don't know how to pronounce it. Best player in the game for a long time.
That's true.
Might still be, I don't know. They're not on the PI though, so we don't care about them. I'm just kidding. But
you has TNT blows up as well.
Oh, you do? You. I'm just kidding. We love TNT. He fixed it. He fixed the game.
So, what do you think about this character matchup? What do you think we're gonna see from Sussy? Because Sussy played a couple different characters in top 32, I believe.
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
No, they played it. Yeah,
Sorry,
SpongeBob, Iroh. I think they've got a Rocksteady in the bag too.
Wow.
But
that's a
this
deep
matchup. Yeah, no, those are some good characters. You know, they cover each other's weaknesses a lot because you've got SpongeBob, who's just this. He's kind of stubby, kind of slow, but you know, combo fiend. He can push every advantage state so far. Yeah. Then you got oh, he's going Iroh.
All right,
they're going Iroh.
They're going Iroh versus Lucy's Zim. Zim, very good stuff there, very good projectiles overall, very oppressive snare and just zoning. So, what do you think about this matchup? Like, do you think Zim has an advantage here? You think this is even? What do you think?
This is so Zim is kind of a weird character because he's got a lot of you know, he's got puppet stuff with Gur and zoning stuff with you know, neutral B laser, down B bomb, that stuff. But he's also got like a deceptively strong combo game. So Zim actually he also has that move, which we're gonna be seeing a lot of this set, I'm sure.
Up air bombs, pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, Iroh's key boosted Nair though is gonna be scary against Zim because it does a ton of damage. Knocks Zim off stage, which is his weakest point by a mile. And it's just overall covers a lot.
Lucy's been doing a really good job so far of recovering. She's being very tricky getting around the stuff that Sussy is setting up to edgeguard her. Like, she's like threading a needle, and it's been very good, and it's getting her up, you know, stock on this game so far.
No, it's Iroh's got some strong kill moves with you know, snares. Well, really all of Iroh's aerial strongs are good, and they're huge too, which is the other thing.
He can like float with them, right? Is it all of them, or is that just S there?
S there and Supper.
So
it's yeah, just not snare, but snare is, you know, these characters actually have very similar snares where they're, you know, kind of stubby, but they kill, like they blow you up. It is crazy. Iroh down smash is also a crazy move. It just comboed into itself there. It almost feels like a down tilt in a lot of ways, but it
does
huge.
look like a down tilt.
Yeah, no, it's that is, and Iroh also has counters, which you know,
lasted forever.
Yeah.
I don't blame Lucy for thinking that it was gonna go away.
No, yeah,
When she hit
I did too. I was kind of shocked there. And the other thing is Iroh can cancel his counters into different moves, which makes the threat even scarier because it's you don't even have to hit them for them to be set off. So it's really in this matchup, it's one of the best things you can do is you can try and grab Iroh out of his counters. But even then you have to be worried about it. Sussy's been really good at getting T, by the way. They've spent basically this whole game with the T buff. I don't have it right now, but
they have like adapted pretty well from that first stock where they were down, and they've brought it pretty far back. Lucie's probably going to want to get a stock off pretty quickly here.
Oh yeah,
even this matchup.
Because Iroh can kind of, he's going to be wanting to take this extra credit here. Ooh, that was a really good catch there with that jump. But
and it's even. Almost. Lucie's up in slime, but and now she's extending this combo.
Yeah, that's what I was saying though about Zim being a deceptively strong combo character. It's very good at doing these big combos out of down throw that kind of carry you across the stage. That snare is ridiculous. That Iroh's a pretty heavy character, and that almost killed from center stage at like 100.
The electricity in that move is like 1 million gigawatts or something. I don't know. I don't know what you measure electricity in, but it's a lot. If you touch that in real life, it would kill you instantly.
You'd see your skeleton flashing through your skin. Your hair would be
turn into a cartoon.
up. Yeah, no, your hair would be white, standing on end.
That was a beautiful conversion.
That was insane.
Right up front on that sub air, off the top. Yeah. And Luke's gotten 2 of those kills so far, with the sub air off the top. Really using sub air to her full advantage.
No, yeah, she has been really she's. I fought a lot of Lucy. She is one of the best Zims I've ever seen, specifically at using sub air. The way she'll throw that move out in positions where it's just, you wouldn't even think to avoid it because it's just like, you wouldn't expect it.
Ooh,
that was a
nice stock.
Yeah, that was a good bait with slime cancel into the down strong there.
She
dropped the combo. This is scary.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really liking Sussy is really good at just using slime cancels to bait out these approaches. Like they aren't afraid to just throw out a bit of a slower move and just slime cancel into something else, which is that can be a scary thing to deal with.
And that's it.
Yeah, they are dead. That was a lot faster of a game than I would have expected from those 2 characters, if I'm being frank.
When you look at these characters on paper, it does seem like that would lend itself to a slow match. But both players seemed like they kind of just wanted to hold forward. And they were throwing out and they were covering themselves with their projectiles and stuff, but they were also like constantly maintaining close quarters, it felt like. It wasn't a whole lot of they're on either side of the stage and just throwing projectiles at each other. Yeah,
well, it's a big thing with Zim is you don't want to give him any space to set up his Gurr stuff. Or pull a bomb with down B, that sort of thing. So it can actually be really beneficial to, kind of stick on him and stay at a kind of close-ish range. And yeah, just stay close enough that he can, he can't pull a bomb on you or anything, but far enough that he's not gonna, not gonna hit you with a forward air or something. Ooh, this is an interesting stage strike. Oh yeah.
What is Zim's tongue? I saw it on the splash screen when we started it, but what is it? Is it electronic?
I don't know.
Okay,
I'm not an open. I can't tell you. I'll be honest. I've never seen a full episode of Invader Zim.
Okay, fair. Yeah, I was like, I don't know the lore, but it looks. Yeah. Anyway, back into the match.
Back into the game. Wow! And Jesse is already dead. But see what I mean with that supper? That was who thinks to put a supper there, right? That was such a good catch. Yeah. But you know what?
I didn't expect it.
I didn't either. I was shocked.
Sussy bringing it back though. Really putting out some damage.
you know, they're pushing their advantage really good against Lucy here.
They're making sure to say, Lucy, stay over there and eat this down smash, you know? Like
Yeah,
really
no,
just
exactly.
keeping her to the ledge.
No, down smash
That was
almost.
a good mix up.
No, yeah. Oh, and that was.
Oh, shoot you low?
Ooh,
No.
what's gonna happen?
Wait.
The first one missed, but we'll just throw out a second one.
Let's do the second one. It
yeah.
works.
No, yeah, it's Zim up. He doesn't. Ooh, that was a really good recovery there with that with the fireball from the counter, because the fireball hit the sub air and canceled it out. But look at
In
this.
like 2 seconds, Lucy went from 0 to 86.
Yeah, no, Sussy is in the lead, and they died off the top at like 30.
It's the same thing we saw happen game 1. Sussy went down.
Sussy is a full stock up.
This is exactly how it went game 1, but hopefully Sussy can adapt, you know, a little bit more and not and keep pushing their advantage this time.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's even game.
Literally even.
This is like. How are these games going faster than Korra versus Donnie? What the heck? These characters are supposed to be zoners.
That's what happened. I mean, they both these players seem pretty comfortable with like their conversions, with like getting a hit and taking it super far. You know, we see a lot of zoners in a lot of like other games being like, I'll take my 2 hits off their projectiles and then go back to zoning. But these players seem like they just want to keep hitting each other.
No nickel and diamond here. Only loonies and toonies.
Lucy's used burst a couple times now, like center stage, like before she even takes any knockback, and it's done pretty well. I mean, is that gonna be death? No,
not quite. Oh, that almost was though. There it is.
That was crazy coverage.
Yeah, no, it's what are you gonna do
escape.
There? Sussy. This is Sussy potentially on their winners bracket stock here.
I thought that S-Dare was gonna hit. I thought the float. There it is.
It is even again. It is even again.
And they're almost even on slime.
Oh my goodness. Well, yeah, both these characters have bursts on lock, which is crazy. Oh, not anymore. Oh, there's another burst. Look at that.
I can't
Neither of them have bursts now.
Or not, but like, okay, it works. You know.
No,
if it works, it works.
Here's the thing: is with Zim is a light character and he's a fast faller, so sometimes just not being a disadvantage is good. That is
wow.
Oh, wow.
Double down air into sup air, and that's it. That's all she wrote.
We're going game 3. We are going game 3. This is ridiculous.
2 game 3 stocks, or sets, I mean, and then it's all been pretty much down to the last stock every game for both of these sets. This is crazy.
Yeah. No. According to Andy, Zim's tongue is not electronic. It's all natural.
I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't like that wording.
Makes me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I don't like that it matches the shirt. Imagine if you wore a shirt that like matched the texture of your tongue. That'd be.
Is it a shirt? Is it just his skin? Maybe his skin is just like that.
Maybe it's a dress. Maybe Zim doesn't, care about cultural gender norms. You know what I'm saying?
Base.
Oh my goodness, that was almost a shield break.
That was almost it.
That was crazy.
Lucy pretty much instantly ran this back.
Yeah. No,
there was like no time waited.
No, I don't
like that.
Just, ooh,
she got lucky being sent back on stage, but Sussy is just extending their advantage so hard, and it's gonna keep keep getting harder. It hits so hard, it hits below the ledge.
You know, this is a tricky deficit to make back as Zim, but it's not impossible. Like that snare's gonna do 1 stock.
You can do that.
But yeah,
she could totally do this, but I think it didn't seem like she was thinking clearly when she went into this last game. No,
yeah, she was tilted from that last game, I'm sure. And she was like, no, run it back, let me hit you again. But you know what? She can do it. Like this is, look at that.
She's ice skating.
Like,
yeah.
Look at that. Like,
okay.
Ooh, that was a really good count.
Oh,
wow,
you
what a
hate
reversal.
to see that reversal. I mean, you love that if you're Sussy, but
no, that was excellent on Sussy's end, I gotta say. But that's gonna hurt if you're Lucy.
They are
That's
going
gonna,
insane mode right now.
Sussy is, I've never seen their Iroh before. They are cooking with steam. Is that it? No,
We've
that's almost it.
These two players be so even this whole set, and now it is an absolute bloodbath for Sussy.
Yeah,
And that's
that'll
gonna do it.
Wow,
Congrats to
JV3.
Sussy.
Good
JV3.
No, Sussy making winner side top 8. That is not a placement to sneeze at. And you know what? Lucy